Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mustangs will put total leather to crank us up. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Quick strike complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So SMU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. they are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Turning it on! They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver in the middle of the field.
And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the ground with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Using his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Red pass, it's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Noles will hustle to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
From the gun, running back on the move. He breaks a tackle. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes a grab over the middle. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it for a big play. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll keep it himself. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 7 over Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
First down.
Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You start with this type of field position and have to settle for a field goal. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Fires to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Florida State, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Hauls it in. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Second down coming up.
He wants to throw it again. Caught. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
At the 37. 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Noles are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick release on the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
To advance on the football.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs in the hurry up. Pulls it and fires to the left. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Up-tempo for the offense.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Power football with the run. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by just 1 over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the RPO complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. This time on target. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. A strike downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Algier. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Florida State, 10.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in down the sideline. Finds some room. Inside the touchdown, SMU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 8th play of the drive coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Florida State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running to Green. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Algier. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Mustangs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to New Mexico. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gets it out fast.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Knowles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this. Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
Florida State, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll try to get outside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Number 19.
And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The snap sets up to throw. Finds his tight end. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
When you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. Are you going right or are you going left? And that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
The RPO, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll try the run. Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Complete to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Mustangs! A great catch and run for 6. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 15 to New Mexico. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, SMU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
70. Florida State, 17.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throwing right. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
After this, it'll be a wrap. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.